Welcome to Lisbon. This incredible city is the capital and largest city of Portugal, and it's also known as the City of Light because it boasts around 220 days of sunlight, which combined with its bright blue skies makes it a top tourist destination all year round. Alright guys, this time I am flying from Brazil straight to Lisbon and it will be around a 9.5 hour flight. For this trip, I'm staying at the RA Paraíso, in English Paradise, and I agree because of the amazing views and its close proximity to everything. It also had this nice private big toilet with extra towels, a working desk, and a closet. Plus, you have this amazing view. The hotel is only 10 minutes from the city center, 5 minutes from Market Square or Praça do Comércio, and less than 15 minutes from the airport by car. So it's very convenient. The hotel also have a very functional communal kitchen. The kitchen also had a great view to Alfama, the neighborhood. They also have this cozy lounge where guests can relax and interact with each other. This is the Santa Engrácia Church, now known as the Panteão Nacional or National Pantheon. A fun fact about this place is the fact that this church holds the Guinness World Record for the longest duration between the beginning time of construction and the completion of the construction, starting in 1681 and completing in 1966. That's nearly 300 years to complete construction. But nevertheless, it's a beautiful building, this place called Santa Engrácia Church. I'm walking here at Alfama, which is the oldest neighborhood here in Portugal, in Lisbon, and such a beautiful place here. There's this taxi tuk-tuks going around all the time, and the buildings are amazing. Lisbon public transportation is set up pretty well. Although the well-known and iconic yellow trams are often stuck in traffic and don't always run as punctually, most tourist attractions are very accessible by both tram or metro, and you can even do some beautiful day trips by train. The metros are also modern with air conditioning, and the stations, oh my goodness, they're filled with art, like museums really. However, my absolutely favorite way to travel in Lisbon is by Uber. It's not only super cheap, but also you can have a great chat with the drivers who are mostly locals and very friendly. I was taking 10-15 minute trips, guys, was paying less than 5 euros every time, believe it. Now I'm walking around here, Bairro Alto, which means high up neighborhood. So, just got a haircut. I went to a place, there was a sign that there said, only traditional stuff, no. Literally the sign said, no, just traditional. So, that's what I did. This beautiful square is called Praça do Comércio, which in English means Market Square, and it's more commonly known by the locals here as Terreiro do Paço in Portuguese, which literally means Palace Square, since it was where the palace used to be before the 1755 earthquake. The Great Lisbon earthquake completely devastated the city of Lisbon. Lisbon has also amazing food and world-famous delicacies such as the pastel de bacalhau or codfish croquette. So now let's go and try the famous codfish croquette, aka pastel or bolinho de bacalhau. Let's go. Muito obrigado. Aonde eu pego?
Exatamente. E agora é só pressionar.
Oh, fantastic.
Daquele é sendo a bordo do souvenir, ok? O copinho e a paleta uma oferta.
Fantastic, thank you so much. And I got an extra one here. I'm just about to try here the traditional codfish croquette here in Portugal. So here is in Lisbon, pastel de bacalhau. There is one which is just like the pure one, the traditional one, doesn't have cheese inside. And the other one that is super famous here, not the traditional one, but still just as good, is the one with cheese. So I'm gonna try both, and I'm gonna have traditionally with the Porto wine. So it's a white wine from Porto. Oh wow, it's good, it's sweet, very good. And you actually, when you try it, you get the glass as a souvenir so you can take home with you. So very good. And yeah, so we'll try this one. Delicious. If you ever come to Portugal or Lisbon, it's a must try the codfish croquette, aka pastel de bacalhau. Here I am right under the Miradouro das Portas do Sol. We have this mural with this fun and quirky cartoon with the history of Lisbon. It was painted by Nuno Saraiva, a well-known local artist, in 2013. Of course, you cannot talk about Lisbon without mentioning that Lisbon is the birthplace of fado, a traditional form of Portuguese singing. Fado, which means destiny, is the traditional music of the people of Lisbon. This city has also a very vibrant street art scene. Just taking a stroll through the historic neighborhoods of Lisbon, and you can immediately see that Lisbon is like an open art museum filled with extraordinary street murals and graffiti. This artwork here is entitled Calçada, which in English means sidewalk. It's entirely made of Portuguese cobblestones. Right now, we're going to the oldest house in Portugal, which is believed to be the second oldest house in Europe. This house is 500 years old and it survived the earthquake from November 1st, 1755 in Portugal. It's the Quinhentista. Well, aside from the amazing architecture and art, Lisbon is also known for its massive bridges. This is the Vasco da Gama Bridge. It was inaugurated in 1998 and it's around 12 kilometers or 7.6 miles long, making it the longest bridge in the European Union and the second longest bridge in all of Europe. Aside from Vasco da Gama Bridge, Lisbon also has the famous 25th of April Bridge, which is the longest suspension bridge in all of Europe, and it is similar to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Alright guys, it's a brand new beautiful sunny day here in Lisbon and I am absolutely in love with the city. There's even a castle in the hills here, very close to the city, with amazing views all around. One of the most popular tourist destinations in all Lisbon is the St. George's Castle, or Castelo de São Jorge. This is a magnificent structure with sturdy battlements and it's nearly 2,000 years old. If you visit Lisbon, whether you're alone, with friends or family, this is a must-see place. A fun fact about Lisbon, it has its own variation of the Christ the Redeemer statue. It was inspired by the original one in Rio de Janeiro, and just like that one, it overlooks the city. It was built to commemorate Portugal's survival in World War II. It's called Cristo Rei, or Christ the King. This is the famous 28 cable car. I am walking here just past the Brazilian consulate here, and here there is a traditional place called A Brasileira, the Brazilian, which was the first one made here in Lisbon, and it's right here. And there's some Brazilian guy performing here in front of the place. So such a beautiful end of summer day here in Lisbon. This place is called Time Out Market. This giant food hall is located at the Mercado da Ribeira at Cais do Sodré neighborhood here in Lisbon. Apparently, this place previously housed the city's best vendors and now houses the city's best restaurants and artists. The concept was basically to bring the best of the city under one roof, and it definitely worked. Everything I tried tasted amazing. This burger was definitely one of the best I've ever had actually, and the temakis with salmon and avocado and rice were delicious as well. So if you want to come to a place where it's just like a great atmosphere and amazing choices of food all around, make sure you come visit Time Out Market. Next up, Barcelona. Let's go. If you're enjoying this video, guys, please make sure you leave it a thumbs up. All my friends and family have subscribed already, so please make sure you join the club. Cheers.